Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the DGC. It is your Divine Goddess, DEVI. Welcome back for another Divine Intuitive Tap-In with the Divine Goddess Connection. All right. So, give me a second, Collective. Let me just pull up the live stream and we will get started right away. Y'all know how we do. Okay. Give me a second, Collective. All right. The live stream is up. Let me just do one more thing. All right. Okay, Collective, we are all set and ready to go. All right, I hope you all have been doing well over this holiday season. Could you all do me a favor and be sure to hit that thumbs up button as you enter into the room? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, Collective. I just split the deck here. And we have Divine Feminine and Independent. So there you are, Divine Goddesses showing up right away. I really love that. Okay, let me just grab those two. And right after that is Lust. Someone is wanting you all, Collective. Real bad. You are the key player. You are the key player in the movie, in the script, in the story, in the Matrix. And we have laughter coming right behind it. Someone misses your smile, your laughter, your beauty, your sense of humor. Okay, the way you think, your lighthearted nature. Okay, your natural perspective on life. You know, you don't make things too complicated. All right. I really like that. And someone is feeling very heartbroken right now about you all, Collective. Heartbroken. This is why this energy is showing up right now, jumping right out. Okay. And I know that we are talking about you once again. It starts with you and ends with you. It's given like alpha omega energy. Okay. Someone didn't realize how important, how powerful, how beautiful, how abundant, how unique, exquisite, one of a kind your energy is. I can clearly see right here. This is just on the split of the deck. Someone is going through some heavy spiritual warfare right now over you all, Collective. Heavy. Heavy. Once again, you are the key player here, and you have the key. You have the key. Okay? Key people, core of the problem, pass. Okay? You were able to identify that someone is going through chaos and ego death, a downward spiral, a spiritual awakening, their spiritual warfare. You are the key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. That's you, Collective. Okay? So this is happening because someone was greedy by any means necessary. Inconsiderate energy right here. Inconsiderate. And now they're feeling heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, and despair over a breakup with you all, Collective. Happiness, joy, and healing is what you bring. A free, independent leadership, intuitive energy and perspective. Yin, feminine energy. Divine Mother Goddess energy. And someone appears to want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They're missing talking with you. They're missing conversations with you. They're also missing intimacy with you. They chased after intimacy. They preferred that over the soul contract. Okay? They preferred a temporary karmic contract over a soul, possibly eternal contract. You are a very, very beautiful, lovely energy, message of love. Someone is thinking about you. They're thinking about sending a message towards you. They would like to have a conversation. Okay, what is this card we've had here? Look at this, baby. I've had this card here on the side for the longest. You've seen that, right? Situation is about to explode. Someone is missing you so bad, collective. So bad. They may be angry that you're not responding to their messages, okay? Or to their, like calls, telepathic messages, if not real messages in your DM, trying to speak with you, trying to, get you to pay some type of attention to them, okay? They're missing your energy so damn bad. It has them explosive. They are fighting with whoever they are with right now. I can clearly see it in the water and in the fire, in the flame here. Okay, this person is so emotional. Every time your name comes up, they get triggered. Anytime any music or a movie you all watch together, something socially, anything. Hey, daddy's girl, I appreciate you, boo. Okay, thank you so much for the flowers. Amazing. And the jewels. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep getting this tarot reading. All right. So, somebody has some guilty feelings. Very, very guilty. They're mad. They're angry. Maybe because you won't talk with them. Maybe because you won't rekindle something. Maybe you just won't give them your presence, any type of acknowledgement. You're ignoring this person. You're giving them the I want nothing to do with you. And whoever they're connected with or connected to left you for, put in your face, tried to one up you with, third party you with, triangulate you with, whoever it is. They're not having a good time. These people are fighting. It is very emotional, explosive. It's explosive. They could be fighting over money, okay? Fighting over their friends and family. This person is deeply emotional because there's no new beginning with you all. You see that's upside down, right? There is no new beginning. I'm going to turn it right side up, but you can clearly see that. Someone's upset that they didn't get a second chance, okay? They say they are thinking about you even though you think they are not. They miss you every day and night. They're curious to know what you've been doing, how your day has gone by without them. Sometimes they wonder, do you even think of them? They're feeling the urge to reach out to you, okay? They say they will. They promise. That's what they say. So we have deep conversation and intimate discussions, blunt and honest on the table. From somebody who's feeling very guilty, stressed out, filled with anxiety about things that hasn't even occurred yet. They haven't even come to you, but their emotions have them, ramped up, okay, hyped up, ashamed and feeling very remorseful. This person is going through spiritual warfare. They are receiving karma right now, not just from what they did to you, but how they connect with other people as well. Like I said, this person is fighting. They are physically and verbally and mentally in strife with one another, whoever this is. And they see you smiling. They see you happy. They see you peaceful. See, this piece is right above your head. Okay? Your light is shining right above the key player. All right? And you're very independent. You've had a lot of faith. You've made a lot of prayers, a lot of changes, a lot of transformations when it comes to the area of love, which is right here above lust. This is the higher. You chose the higher, collective. Okay? And now they want to talk to you with lust and heart-to-heart conversations. What is there to talk about? With independent and key, you have the key to your freedom. What is there to talk about? Look at you. You're divine feminine. Why would you want to go back into spiritual warfare? But all they see is their broken heart. They see this broken mirror right here. This could have been a family situation. They destroyed it, whoever this was, for someone else that they possibly could have thought was more divine than you. You do see her looking down this way. Okay? They could have thought someone else's smile or laughter was more joyous than yours. And here you are, walking through. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay? Somebody even could have paid someone, for their services. And it got a little bit too out of hand. They didn't know when to stop. As they say, when something is good, they go back for a second helping. That's what they did, collective, when it concerns you all. That's crazy. Hey, May Rose. Good evening to you. Give us some more energy, collective. Know it all. Unsolicited advice, annoying. Okay, so this person is calling you. Okay, they're acting like they don't know what occurred, but trying to tell you the narrative of the story. Like, no, you don't know what's going on. You can clearly see what's going on. You have the key, independent and divine feminine. But with the spiritual warfare, they're calling you, and it's annoying. This is a bugaboo right here. Okay, they can clearly see you've dodged a bullet. Every time you come towards them, you put your hands up. Stop. Don't go any further. They can clearly see this. Every time they try to send a message of love, every time you pick up your phone, you have this person feeling so insecure. And they're going through a lot of mental hostility, a lot of mental changes. You are with a smile. This person is not. They got on a damn near look like, they're holding themselves like they need a hug. Okay? They could be going mentally insane. This is like the mental jacket where they tie your arms up because you're exploding. You're popping off. This person is popping off on everybody. Like I said, every time your name comes up, anytime somebody says, what happened to so-and-so? What happened between you and so-and-so. Okay? And all they can think about here with squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends. This person wanted you to be, casting your pearls before swine. Okay? But you decide to go take a dip in the water and you don't cleanse your complete self off. You have a spirit guide there above you. You were guided in this situation concerning this person. It's definitely giving X energy. Okay? Someone you recently dealt with, someone you were partnered to and had a long-term relationship that went sour or south type of situation. Oh, thank you so much, Gata. I appreciate you, love. You're amazing. You are amazing. Please let me know if you have anything, you want to ask after we get finished with the general reading. Okay? Cuffing season. Cuffing season. Single and ready to mingle. Ready for a relationship, on the hunt. They see you in a new energy collective. Okay? Undercover love triangle, sleeping with an ex, someone you know. Okay? These even could be ex-friends that got up with somebody that you were connected to. And they decided it would be a good idea. It's been 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, 10 years. They decide to go ahead and go and get with your person. And not that it's that serious, but if you do decide that, I think it would be best for us to clip our friendship. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation. Like, what we going to get from that? You can never talk to this person to me, talk to me about this person. How does that work? So we have squad with the Joker. Okay? Because it was squad and the ex, you definitely could have had people you knew, 2 people you know that were close to you, divine femme. All right? They didn't see you as divine as you were. You had to tell them again. They tried to make it seem like maybe it wasn't that serious and you had to tell them again. Some of you could be readers, definitely in the spiritual community, or just very highly intuitive or divinely tapped in. Okay? They definitely feeling like a clown, feeling like a whole live jackass out here. They live in hypocrisy and they enjoy it. Okay? They enjoy it. It's not like they didn't get pleasure out of this. They definitely wanted to cause you some type of confusion in this situation, and maybe they did. Unclear, uncertain, unsure. Maybe this person, like I said, is reaching out. They want to come back. But you're like, I don't know. I think I might pass. They're feeling so insecure without you. They say you treat them better than they have ever been treated by anyone. I know that you can give them, they know that you can give them everything. They really do want that, but they're still struggling with their fears. They live in a low vibrational energy right here with ready to explode, about to explode. They feel like they are not good enough for you. It is their own insecurity holding them back. It's not you, collective. All you're doing is blocking the negativity, blocking the negativity, escaping crazy people, and protecting yourself from the haters. That's all you're doing. Reconciling with your soul tribe and close friends, people who really care about you, that don't want to see you get dirty. Even if you was, in the mud before, you're not now with this clean water. I can clearly see jackpot. So maybe someone thought they hit the jackpot, and they took that for granted. Winning money, got rich, inherited unexpected money. Maybe it was a money grab, a money thing. People be so surprised how many people get with another person just for the finances, just for the wealth of it, and wonder why there's no emotional, what do you call it, connection, why there's no emotional bond. Because your initial reason for getting with someone was false pretense type of energy. They pull you in knowing that they're all about something else. And then after they continue to live the way that they want to live, thinking you're like everyone else, collective, and that you're going to accept that. And when you don't, now they want to talk about it. Now they want to talk the language that they should have been talking originally, with message of love. And when you don't accept that, they get angry. They get angry. And maybe you're guided, collective. You could guide yourself or guide others. Or like I said, you just get intuitive messages. Or you might have a reader or someone who gives you sound, clear, counsel. And they don't understand it. They don't understand why the cuffing season, why the cuffing is not happening right here. That's very upsetting with this red card. Very upsetting. They see you single and they're on the hunt. They could be single as well. Look, we are single again as I'm speaking of it. Could you all please hit that thumbs up button for me? I surely appreciate you. So they're walking around and whatever they got into, it's still not working because they're running from themselves. It has nothing to do with you or the other people that they connect to, these third parties, okay? These side pieces, 304s, NPCs, whatever you want to call them. It really has nothing to do with them. It's this person's greedy ass, actions, thoughts, behaviors, their greedy appetite. It's insatiable is what I just heard for some of them. With lust and greed, on this card, it says greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate behavior. Self-love is what they lack. And you come with a lot of that, collective. You must embody that. This is how you walk around and they think it's, sweet. Okay? They think it's soft. And we're talking about today. Yes, we are. Some people, they hide their emotions underwater here. They live in their emotions. Right here, with ready to explode, about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. They live in their emotions. Okay? That's the only way they can stay cool, because when they come up out that water, baby, it's a whole flame. They've done no work. And they tried to rise up or raise up on you, For some of you concerning money, greed. They wanted some part of your wealth or something that you have, if not you, collective. Narcissists, their whole end goal is for you to be them and them to be you by the end of the story. For y'all to switch and trade places. For you to be on the bottom and them to be on the top. Thank you, Balo. Good evening to you all. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Could you all please hit that thumbs up button for me? I surely appreciate you. And like I said, there's that water. Drowning. You are going under. They are going under, rather. And barely keeping things afloat. They need to ask for help right here. And they're thinking they just need to come towards you because you were always so willing at some point in the past. You were always so willing. This depression is kicking their ass. These dark thoughts, this anxiety, these fears, not knowing what's next. These are unhealed people, some carrying demonic entities, okay? Repressed anger, okay? Childhood traumas, all right? Dark thoughts with lust. You understand what I'm saying? These people are in a hell of a situation, about to explode. That's how they feel. Depressed, emotional, crying. Dark thoughts with the Joker, a whole clown, jackass type of feeling. And private relationship. Everything is always a fucking secret with them. It's always a secret. And you dodge that. Some of them could even try to keep you in secret. If you thought you were in an open relationship and you notice weird things, you're calling them, they don't pick up, and you're trying to connect with them and they don't connect. You all don't connect until they say you connect. Weird ass movements. You want to come by something the way they come by to your house. Oh no, you can't just drop by. And you like, F that. You know what I mean? My loyalty ain't for games. Okay? It's not for lust. It's not for liability. Trusting. Reliability. Not liability. Reliability. Believing. That's you, collective. Coming right under self-love. Celibate. Loving you. Feeling happy. Releasing the past. Taking a break from love. And now somebody's thinking about you. They're thinking about you. It's a collage of memories going through their mind right now. A collage of thoughts. Nostalgia. Missing you. Grieving you. Shit is dead. Okay? Fixated on you. Manifesting a reunion. Why? I told you, devilish. They liked you when you were in this energy. They wanted to get you in this energy. Keep you in this energy. Or either they liked other feminine or masculine, depending on what your story is. These are energies. Just a female on the card. Could be a male laid up there. Sprawled out with the wand. Just laid out with the magic stick. Here, baby, come get this 10-inch. You know what I'm saying? Want you to be devilish. A whole lot of female as well. Laying in all kind of attire, lingerie, and gear. Come get this peach, daddy. Come, bake this biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of weird. Come on. You said, nah, I'm blocking that. And they did this with a lot of private relationships. Some of these energies, after they would get up with them with devilish, they would call you and tell you to try to put you in a depressed energy of confusion, even though you're so wealthy with jackpot. This is some real clown energy. Okay, spiritual warfare. Just because they get keys to hotel rooms and have private conversations and send messages of love back to one another and pretend to be single, some of them out here on internet dating sites and whatnot. Okay, possibly paying for play or getting into relationships for the resources and security of whoever they're attached to. And all the while you're here with loyalty and self-love, right in the middle of all of this. You understand? These are karmic friends, karmic people, karmic associates, karmic partners, karmic companions. Okay? Karmic relationships, period. All right? And there's silence. This is what's right here in the middle. Silence. A lot of you haven't said anything. They haven't heard from you. You're silent just the way they were silent when they were doing the kind of things that they were doing. Not telling you a damn thing. Letting you walk around thinking shit was cool. And it wasn't. It says they are sorry for their silence. They just needed a break. And now they don't know how to reach out to you again. They're afraid you won't let them back in. They know it's been a long time since you all have spoken. But trust them. They miss you so much during this time. And they are finding their way back to you soon. They think you're still waiting. I mean, baby, when we talk about stresses, stressing them the fuck out. Stressing them out. Some of them write message after message. They erase it and try to do it again. Turbulence, tension, arguments. They know they was in it to win it with somebody else or whoever they were connected to. I thank you so much. Eve, you're amazing. So beautiful. Thank you all, collective. Look at that. It takes two. Just as the hearts came up in the chat. Someone is not committed, incompatible, and conflicted. See you here? Trusting, reliability, believing. And here they are. It takes two because of their insecurity. And now they're still heartbroken. They still feel guilty, ashamed, and remorseful. Here you are, alive and well. What do we have here? Ma. Some of them wanted you to be sick. The plan is to make a person sick and then, take that bread, take that cash. Oh, they're not well enough. Let's sign a release paper. Power of attorney. Shit like that. Look. Some of them have done this before. People who have multiple marriages, multiple partners, and you see the people that they dated later on, these people be a hot mess after these people deal with this person. And you see them with a new person, they be like, damn, shaking their head. Another one bites the dust, or here comes another one. Unsuspecting. Not knowing that this person, what they're going to do. How they're going to behave. Okay, this could be in the physical or in the spiritual. There's a bunch of spiritual serial killers in the world, collective. They'll snatch your soul. Okay? They don't want you to feel good about yourself. They don't want you to have this free, independent leadership, initiative, okay? Proactive energy. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to have this God energy. Nope, they don't want you to have it. They want you to stay attached to lower level. This is like the root chakra, the red. Lower level energies. Okay, with serial killer. This is what they had on their mind when they attempted to do whatever they did, collective. This is what they had on their mind. Some of them thought they had hit the fucking jackpot when they did what they did. They thought so. And I know it's y'all, because here y'all are once again. There's so many of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, key player 5, loyalty 6, self-love 7, jackpot 8. Okay. Key 9. Okay. And 10 with laughter. So it's at least 10 of y'all out here on this board that I'm reading for. For sure. If not way more. If not way more. And this is the kind of energy they wanted to pitch you against, compare you to, put you in competition with, shit like that. Collective, could you please hit that thumbs up button for me? I surely appreciate you. Oh, yeah. They wanted to confuse you. A bunch of little weird-ass private relationships they keep to themselves. Nobody has to know. And look at you coming up again. God, tell it. Reconfirm it. Okay? Please, look at it, collective. Look how y'all coming up again. That's going to make 11. Okay? Please hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you, collective. I appreciate the beautiful hearts. I hope y'all see how that's rolling out for y'all. And that's on today. You all are abundant. It's giving gold bar energy. And when people see you all, how wealthy, how prosperous, how abundant, how beautiful, how resourceful, how fertile you are. And this, like I said, is in the 3D and in the spiritual. Some of you may not have a lot of money, but your energy, your spirit, your soul is so winning, rich, wealthy. And I'm sure about that. We're giving money right behind it. Somebody wanted you to give them access to your 3D and your 5D spiritual, intangible resources. They wanted access. They can't understand why you're not giving them access. And the way they went about trying to take control of that, trying to control you. They thought you were going to react the way everybody else did. They thought you was going to get a nightgown and try to, one up the person. Or they thought you was going to get it down to your boxes and put your damn Timberlands on with some socks and get going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The way y'all walked out on somebody, baby, they felt so abandoned. And that's unusual for them. This is player type energy. Narcissist type energy. They always keep a person in the chamber. They always do. Okay? We have party, celebration, spoon. Feed your body well, health, abundance. Feeding your soul and food for thought. Oh, thank you so much, Eve. Beautiful, beautiful, darling. Not too many, though, because I don't want them to start, flagging the live for any reason. But, yeah. Okay. I'm just giving y'all this spice. You were the spice of this person's life. You added so much flavor to the picture, so much color, burst of energy, vibration, frequencies. And they played a role of a frenemy. Or you could have been attached, like I said, to a frenemy. Here you are being divine, and they like, oh, I'm divine too. I'm going to show the collective. I could get their person. I could be like them. I could shine like them. I could do what they do and do it better. Real hater, insecure energy. Mind all on you. Living rent free. Mansions, property, okay? Assets. Okay? What is it? I was trying to think of it. Collecting equity on houses in their mind. You don't even know how you got there. Look, love on the brain. You don't even know how you got in there. Not just you, other people who were connected to you and they thought they would like to have what you have, including a partner, including your money, including your position, your divine position, including your energy. They want to be you. Copycats, doppelgangers, haters, spiritual haters, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic about you, collective, laying the fuck around. Don't know what to do. Karmic friends, insecure ex-lovers, opportunists, you know? And do look at that word opportunity. You got ops in there. Or if you take it on the opportunity, you have an opportunity to do good or not so good. It's an opportunity. What you going to do with the opportunity? Which direction you going to take it? And you see which direction they chose to take it. Only calls or texts when they need you. They chose to take it in this direction. Toxic environments, okay? Whenever your feelings start welling up, collective, feelings come from your environment. And once those feelings start welling up, then you're going to start to get all different types of emotions that will express those feelings that are coming up inside of you. Okay? So always know that. Whenever you start getting, I got a funny feeling, I'm starting to feel, anytime you start with those type of fragrance synthesis, okay? I smell something fishy when I just said fragrance. I smell something fishy. You know, something's going on. Something ain't right. Okay? Something is not clean in the water type of thing. Yeah. They're getting right now, this person found themselves, they're depressed right now. Because instead of, you know, rocking with your energy, they chose to go in a private relationship. And in this private relationship, okay, when they choose to get up with frenemies, fake friends, two-faced people, hidden intentions, right? They get bad advice from them. They're low vibrational. They're emotionally leeching off of this person. And here we have karmic relationships, is what they are. Okay? Some people really, really wanted to do you something with dismemberment. Dismemberment. Taking you apart. Okay? Piece by piece. That's the kind of energy it's giving. And we are talking about this person that you could have potentially been connected to. This karmic lover here. This person liked to wine and dine other energies. Wine and dine. Okay? This person could have as well with karmic lover, alive and serial killer. And here's like the bar. People are drinking, toxic environment. Like I told you many times in other readings. People put things in people's drinks. When you wake up the next morning, you have no damn recollection. I mean, it's blank. You're like, what the, you know? And this person is telling you about everything that happened. There's no video. There's no pictures. You know, the way things are going nowadays, collective, if you find somebody who's out of it, whip out your camera so they can see what has been happening every moment. From the minute they get crazy to the minute you get them to safety. Whip out your camera. So there's no moment that is not filmed where you're not with them. You know what I mean? If you're with them. But yeah, these people are weird. You wake up right here in a room with this person. You know what I'm saying? Waking up after just going to dinner. You remember you was just at dinner. Y'all were getting in the cab to go, I don't know, to a movie or, you know, and next thing you know, you wake up the next morning, you don't know what happened. Weird stuff. And do not think family will not hesitate to do this to you. Husbands do it to wives. Wives do it to husbands. Family members do it to each other. This happens within families too. I've seen it in so many documentaries. People are looking for an external killer and it's the person in the house. That's who did it. Right here with serial killer, it's the person in the house. We have single again. Lonely, solitary, withdrawn. Okay? Always tell y'all collective, be careful of people who can sit by themselves like this for long periods of time. Mulling over, thinking about you, obsessing over you. Ultimately fucked up over you. You get what I'm saying? They're walking around solitary, single, right here two times. Isolation, independent, alone. After betrayal, after they do what they do, they get on the bus. It's more people on the bus, so they want to get on the bus. Excuse me, all collective. Throws you under the bus. They could have told a lot of your business. Okay? Because you're here 2 times. You have the ability to devote yourself to your path. You're happy, you're loyal, you're a faithful friend, and you're very devoted. This is the energy right here that they betrayed or betray regularly and often because it's a serial killer. These are several people. It's more than one person who does this. They don't heal themselves. They just go out and get a new person. Look, they don't heal themselves. Look at them. Bugging the fuck out. Bugging out. Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. It's out here 2 times. 2 times. And like I said, these frenemies, look at them. They look at you all collective and they act like it's all, good. No, it's not good. Right here. It's a fake smile. And y'all know it. Y'all give a lot of these people the side eye regularly and often. Apology, unsure of motives. Coming around. Okay, calling you. After they told you it wasn't what you said it was. They telling you what somebody else told them. And you like, I seen this with my own eyes, or I found, or I know for a fact, or your intuition is just that strong. Like I said, some of you are in the spiritual community. You just know what you know. You don't know how you know it. But you be right on point. And they trying to tell you otherwise. You looking at them like they trying to give you flowers, telling them you got it wrong. They didn't see me and Keisha in that club that night. They didn't see me booed up and hugged up in the corner. They didn't even see me in the place that night. I wasn't there. Showing up to places with somebody else on their arm, taking pictures, posting them, going out, traveling, vacation, all kind of events, doing things. Striptease, gamble, Vegas, the nightlife of it all, the party of it all. They love the toxic environment collective. That is one of their addictions. It's not just the lust. It's the toxic environment. Okay? Being home and chilling, that's bothersome. That's stressful. You know why? Because they're stressed out right here and fucked up over you. So then withdrawn, that's all they're going to do is sit there alone. So rather than do that in their silence, they go and connect with somebody. And it doesn't even matter because after they're done, they're still sitting there feeling crazy. Even after living in the moment. Even after living in the moment. They're still stuck. Don't matter. Refuge, belong, haven. That's how a lot of them see you. Okay, but they can't, this party, this nightlife, toxic environment, some of you even could be in entertainment because of these colors. These are lights. This is party. This is makeup. This is, getting dolled up, getting fixed up. The limelight. You're the key player. And they hate that. They hate that. So to get back at you, they go get secret rooms. To satisfy their lustful, greedy desires, they go get secret rooms. To keep you from knowing what they're doing because they don't want you to separate or divorce from them because of financial reasons, they go get secret rooms. To keep you from finding out they with a family member or a friend or an associate of yours, a business partner, anything that's close to you, they go get secret rooms. Hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure while you are over here focused on family demands. Whether it's yourself and your children or you and them and everything that comes with that. Career or relationship choices. And we definitely have some leech energy out here. Okay. Annoying won't leave you alone. Like I told y'all, buggable energy. Telling you don't know what you're talking about. Telling you misunderstood. Telling you your perspective is thwarted or confused or clouded. Like you don't know what you're talking about. They're the expert. Okay? They're karmic lovers. They're used to tearing people, situations, and things apart to the point where, like I said, some people never recover collective. If they're even found. With some people. You know how much blood has been spilled on these lands that people don't talk about? And now this person is sitting there feeling all emotional. Could you all please hit that thumbs up button for me? I surely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, look at them. Beating a drum. Beating a drum. Can't cope or financial stress. See what I'm saying? Something about money here. Okay? Something about noise. They keep hearing noise in their heart or their head. Not their heart, their head. Their heart is beating fast. It's a lot of anxiety. Very stressful. Okay, high blood pressure I'm getting even for somebody. And I know this is them. They're coming right behind what I'm sorry. Okay? The higher vibrational part of this person would love to bring them out of this shit. I'm sorry, the unspoken apology, the eternal regret of it all. This person eats this lifetime after lifetime. Every time they get somebody, you know, God might even give them a new energy. Okay? New energies. And you're going to get a new energy, collective. You don't deserve this. This person could be watching you be with somebody else, but I'm sorry. Sending you messages, letters, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to tell you something. Organized crime. They had more than one person that helped them do all of this shit with the ex. In the squad, they had more than one person. They could have traveled when they did some of this. Like I said, this is far off lands, waters, you know, when they were doing what they were doing. Somebody actually could be tied to crime, you know, some type of organized crime here. That's, you know, unknown, secret society type shit. Connecting with other people in front of you or behind your back. Some people are really messy. Some people just don't care about their secrets. So let's go. Spirit, tell us the secrets of this person who likes to party, you know, very withdrawn, depressed, really don't know what to do with themselves, and definitely has a collective on their minds. Going through a host of emotions here. This is today's energy. They're feeling nostalgic, missing you. Okay? Grieving you. Fixated on you. Obsessed. And depressed. Bars. You hear me? 2 times. This depression is thick and it's deep. Okay? Y'all know the first time I showed y'all early. It's right here. I just don't want to mess up the cards. Here they are. This is why they don't sit at home, whether it's a male or a female. But, you know, and you're good. I like when you always show up after to let us know it's not you. Smell the roses. You're alive and well. You are alive and well. And a lot of people didn't expect that. You shocked the crowd. You shocked them. Okay? Because most people don't survive this person. People, their antics, these organized crime type of circles. Type, you know, circles, cycles, round and round. This is what they do. Okay? Triggers, lessons. Now this person's being taught a lesson with fucked up over you. They're being taught a lesson. Look at that. They can't believe it. Somebody actually pulled a them on them. A them on them. They're dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic about you. They're busted. Detective work. Secrets exposed. Surprised and shocked about these secrets. So are the fake friends. The karmic friends. The fake smiles. Okay? There could have been some people sent. A card wanted to drop out. You see it was trying to drop out. Let me see what it is. Some people were sent to bring you into the fold, collective. You understand? These people be karmic. Misery loves company. So they don't want to be by themselves. Could you all please hit that thumbs up button for me? I surely appreciate you. They don't want to be by themselves, collective. So they send with organized crime. Yeah, we need new people. We need new souls. Okay? I know y'all see I'm gonna get down to another reading because I gotta keep up with the changing story. So y'all see Blueface got his show, got all the girls coming in. I tell you, they line up, they call each other, they bring each other in. That's why Krishan is not going to be able to compete like that unless she brings in money. Because these new energies are hot and they're ready. Okay, they're ready to take somebody's place, they're ready to do whatever for the price of fame. And this is the card that bitter. Good guy gone bad. You see that? Gotta even look like Blueface a little bit, y'all. Speaking of that. But yeah, these new energies, the up and coming new girls who don't know much. All they know is they hot, they cute, their bodies is nice, and they ready to get out there. They want to get this bread. They want to get involved with lust. They want to hop on poles. They want to be in the nightlife. You know, they don't even realize what's waiting for them out there with these man-childs. Okay? Or immature feminine energies. Either way it goes. Adults that act like a child. They're out here with their shirt off, waiting for these girls. Oh, you want to be a star? Oh, you want to be rich? You want to be famous? Oh, you want chains? You want wealth? You want to be known? Okay. Come through. That's how they do. Come through. And you were such a mature, amazing. You are, not even were, in that situation. But you are that. You have divine feminine 3 times out here. Like I said, it's at least 11 of y'all that popped out in different types of energies. Giving different types of people cold shoulders. Because they fucking deserve it. They deserve it, collective. Okay? It could have sent some of you all into a mental spiral with nervous breakdown and round. Y'all could have gave some of these people several chances to get this right in your life. Several chances to come correct. Several chances for it to be more than what they were showing. Before you said goodbye. Before you hit it. You understand? You don't want to be a part of that. It's emotional. It's cold. Breakup. Distant. Ignoring. Okay? Keeping busy. Why they send these heartbroken, I'm sorry apologies through after getting caught in what they were doing. Now they're depressed, going through these emotional and spiral, what do you call it? Spiral warfare, chaos, ego deaths, downward spirals, and trying to cope, drinking, using substances. You know, it's pills down there on the bottom right here, and they drinking. It's a serious energy, collective. Okay? Like I said, don't play with it. People get emotional. They get in their feelings. They get alone. They get isolated. And they start thinking. And they get very obsessive. Look. And they want to do things. You see what I'm saying? They get to thinking. They get crazy. Oh, the collective think they're playing with me. No one gets away from me. Okay? Nobody outsmarts me. Nobody makes me feel. You know? This person has actual, you know, they got that red stuff on them. They're willing to do something crazy. Okay? Nervous breakdown, man-child. This is somebody who cannot handle what's going on. And continuing to be with more and more people, that's just driving them more and more crazy. They're just picking up more and more energies. It's making them bitter. Stubborn energy. Can't do nothing with a person like this, collective. And they don't understand that. You're just moving away from them. You're not trying to fight them. You're not trying to argue with them. You're not trying to go back and forth. Okay, they want you to come back. You see what it is, you know, and you see it ain't going nowhere. This is bank failure. There's no resources here. This is going nowhere fast. Bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lacks empathy. And what? That make them mad. This person angry. They're so angry. Whoever they get to come by, they better be careful with serial killer assassination, like dismemberment. Okay, dismemberment, excuse me. This is crazy. For that's feeling like this. I damn sure don't want to come back in no relationship. To be friends, nothing. This is a person hiding illness right here. This is somebody hiding extreme anger issues. This is somebody hiding that they want to control a situation. They don't want to be cooperative and partnered with it. They want to control it. They want to rule over it. Your opinion does not matter. And you can clearly see independent is what you are. They don't like for you to have freedom. So they play the game for a little while. You know, they play the game for a little while, hoping that you will come through another cycle. You'll go through it with them again. Your feelings, your emotions will be that wrapped up into this. And when they see it's not, that's aggravating. That got them feeling weird, feeling like shit. That's aggravating for their soul. Okay? Look, right under bank failure. That's aggravating for their soul and their wallet. For some of you, you are very resourceful to this person. They got to save a lot of money or didn't have to spend a lot of money. You know? And you releasing this was one of the best damn things, or you about to, okay, or the future coming energy, the releasing of this person. It says X is here, you know, but this is present energy. It says today. So maybe you're in the process, but this is one of the best things you could ever do for yourself. Trust me, that side eye is side eyeing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. And these people are reaching out, unknown callers, you know, getting hang up calls, you know, unknown telephone numbers, fake text, spam numbers, playing on your phone, you know, and not just playing, they could be letting you know who they are. They could be calling, leaving mad, angry messages. They could be calling, leaving nasty messages. They could be calling, leaving begging messages, pleading, asking for another chance. They could call, leave shady ass messages, acting like nothing's wrong. They don't know why you acting weird. You know, you need to get yourself together. You need to reach out to them. If you don't, they're gonna replace you. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. Like weird. All because they know what it is. With Spotlight. Popular platform. Narcissist loves attention. Okay? This person is shattered. Broken nightmares and failures. No one's showing up for their show. No one likes their comedy. No one likes the way they play. Could you all hit that thumbs up button for me, please? No one likes that. And being that you are the key player here, collective, no one has showed up for their show, and yet you're on stage. You're right there on stage. But when you look at their stage, there's no one there. It's empty. It's smoke and mirrors. Okay? Let's see here. Hey, Brenda, what's going on, baby? Hey, Isaac Creed. Welcome back, love. Good to see you in the house. Hey, Miss Lakasa. I am doing well. Yeah, I'm a night owl. Yes, I'm a night owl. I love the night time. It's so creative. Hey, James. Yeah, firsthand, right? It'd be right up in your face. That stuff, you know, it hurt when it hit sometime, you know, because like I said, you're such a loyal, loving energy. You're an important person. You're playing an essential role. You are irreplaceable, collective, in so many instances and situations. Yes, you are. This person is broken and shattered because they didn't know with this court energy. They didn't know it could happen like this. They didn't know. You see all this blue? You understand what I'm saying? They didn't know. This has this person extremely emotional. Okay? They want to speak out. They want to say something. But what do they say? They were dead ass wrong. What do they say? This shit got them emotional. Okay? So they sitting up there calling. You know, I can see the colors blending right in. They sitting there calling, feeling like shit, you know, when it comes to the conversation, you know, of love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. You know, they wanted you to be unconditionally loving to them, meaning whatever they did, they wanted you to take them back. They wanted you to give them a new beginning each and every time. Now, remember, a little while ago, this was upside down. Okay, but they wanted you to give this to them each and every time. And each and every time you did, you found yourself losing something. Bank failure, broke ass, shady behavior. Okay, fake friends, frenemies, you know, fake smiles. It was always something. And they were always very selfish, or they still are. This is the energy. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, and ego-filled. Trying to cope. Okay, this is not a good combination. When you're doing this, okay, all you're going to get is this. This person has no understanding. They have issues. Right here, you see all this hot flame? It's issues. It's always issues. And when it's issues, there are hella problems. When it's issues, things will always pop off and explode. They're going to do that. Okay? So it's like you asking them, why do they do that? Why don't they stop? You know, if they could, you would. No, it's nothing you can do with this. Nothing. This shit is popping. This is their head. This is their mind space. A lot of them operate best in chaotic energy, collective. If that's what you don't know. You're trying to bring them into a state of peace, and they operate best in chaotic energy. Somebody could have been an alcoholic. Somebody could have been on some heavy substances in a family situation. Okay, y'all could have had children together, and this person coming in high, drunk. Smelling like yesterday's perfume from somebody you don't know. Some of you all literally, was like, I'm walking away from love. But remember, collective, walking away from love is like walking away from yourself. The love is not the problem, because you are supposed to be the energy of the love. But you have to walk away from disrespectful vibrations and energies. What would you be doing down here in something like this? You're on peace. Your flame is stable. This is all over the place. And once again, we have childish, whether it's masculine or feminine. They're both out here. Immaturity, insecurity, verbal conflicts, and a victim mentality. Male and female energies. Could you please hit that thumbs up button for me, collective? I surely appreciate you. And we have groupie energy. These are the people who co-sign. These are flying monkeys. Like I said, trailer loads of girls, group loads of female men, flying monkeys, just people they triangulate you with, people that approve, people that make them feel like nothing's wrong when everything is wrong with round and round. They know this person is a whole mental fucking mess. And you know it too, collective, with spiritually woke. You know it too. And that's what they hate. That's what people hate. A lot of people are hating that they have bad debt and credit with you and the universe. They ran up all kinds of tabs. That's why they're feeling like shit. And there was a time when they wanted you, or you were in a codependent energy with whoever this is. Like I said, we have false friends out here. Could be false family members, people you're attached to, mates, partners, spouses. Clean, needy, rescuer, helper, helped, fixer, chaser, runner dynamic. Substance issues and addictions right here. They could have wanted you in this red light special with them. Spend the night with me, collective. Be in this with me. That's what they wanted. Some of you could have had a nervous breakdown. This could have made some of you very, very emotional. Levels of PTSD here. But don't worry, collective. Either you have, you will be, or you're about to get, either this is the recent past energy, the actual present energy, or the upcoming near future energy. There is a fresh start. You don't have to worry at all. For those of you who already done it, hooray, congratulations. Now that you're gone, stay gone. Don't come back. For those preparing, be silent, be quiet. This person is not right in their head. You understand? This is imminent threat out here. This is somebody who will look you in your eye. When you tell them you leaving, or you tell them you going, or you tell them you don't like what happened, or what they said, or what they did, they will strike. Thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate you. Hey, Prince Taurus. What's up, Laura? That's right. Bye, boy. Yeah, right. Get his ass up out of there. William Robbins. Okay, Kathy. What's going on, everybody? Peace and blessings to y'all. So rest assured, collective, if any of you had to deal with somebody like this, stalker energy, stalking, watching, obsessed, there is still a need for you to keep safe, be aware of your surroundings. It's for you to be aware of this person, right? This is attached to my elbow. It's here again, okay? Spirit wants you to be aware of this person. They are watching. They know you're not in this anymore. They could be with somebody who's in this energy, this red energy right here. This person could be upset with them. Like I said, they're fighting with whoever they're linking up with. And both of them could be watching. Both of them with surveillance. And look, both of them are obsessed. Obsession again. Right here. Stalking, watching, obsessed, infatuation, adoration, and what? Addiction. Okay? You're wondering what's driving this. What is driving this? Y'all know what it is. When it's chaos, death, destruction, confusion, conflict. Okay? What is it? Unclear, uncertain, unsure. Okay? Where is it? Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakenings. Yeah. This devil energy. That's what's driving it. Okay? Some of you could have felt you was living in the house with the devil. You could call this person the devil. You had to make a fresh start because you said this living in hell with this person It's not working. This is dark. See this right here? This is dark. It's like living in hell. You know? And spirit saw everything with surveillance too. So that's why there's a fresh start for you. This is so much lighter. This is so much better. This is needed. This is like a tower energy, a tower moment. And you all are okay. I told you it's popping off for them over there. Fucking trouble in paradise. Okay? It's trouble on Fantasy Island. Camera. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So when you all look back at the black and white of it all, you can see it clear. Okay? And this person, when they look back at the black and white of it all, they feel like a fool. That's why they drink. They pop pills, possibly. This person realized how negative they are, were, you know, or in the future when you're gone. You know what I'm saying? If this is something you're just coming into the awareness of, and that's how it happens, collective. That's how you make your journey. That's how I made mine. I started inquiring of the universe to show me what I need to know. And I started finding readings just like this that walked me right into the doors of independence and freedom, right into my divine goddess energy in a mature adult way. Like a dark cloud above, they are depressed and they're having extreme mood swings. Like I said, they're off the hook right now. They don't know how to control themselves. This is their mental space. That's why I said don't play with these people. Some of these women go back and forth and they think it's cool. Sidetrack, change, delays. They want you to be with them in this energy. Okay, they're very distracted. They want you to sit here in solitary, single energy, by yourself, alone, like them. They need you to feel like them so that you come on back with this round and round. They need you emotional. Please hit that thumbs up button for me, collective. Thank you so much. And this is after you reject them. Okay? Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fears. They want you to live in fears like them. And they're fed up with you ignoring them. They're fed up with you not saying nothing, not letting them back in, not letting them be a part of your world again. Okay? And keeping you a secret. This person sneaks and watches you behind whoever's back there with. They know it. They know this person is the fucking devil. They know they're chasing you. Okay? They chased them when they were with you. All right? And they know it because they watched it with envy. This person watches this person watch you in secret. I tell you, some of these people are so obsessed, y'all. I'm telling you, it's part of their routine daily that they have to have time to go and spy on you. Go and check out and see what you're doing, check up on you, check social medias, send weird ass messages, you know, try to follow up on you any way they can. If they're not even driving around, literally knowing where you are, watching your home, watching who you're getting up with, watching to see, you know, if you're going to a hotel, if you're sneaking off, you know, doing a lot of detective work, sneaking around, trying to find out things. And when they get what they're looking for, collective, watching you and shit, they get mad. They get mad as fuck. Okay? After they get caught, they get bitter. Resentment, anger, hurtful words, busted. Secrets, right here. Secrets exposed, keeping you a secret. They go and look, watch your life, and they don't like what they see. Cosmic nudges. You are following all the cosmic nudges. You are being guided. Intuitive hints, soul map. Follow the signs. They don't know how you do it. They shocked that you actually, it's real. It's real for you. It's real. There are people infatuated with you. Like I said, in denial, obsessed, attraction, and spell work. They would love nothing more than to get you back into the throes of passion, into their arms, into their web again, into their, what do you call this? Whirlpool. Suck you right in. Ratchet, checking your phone or emails. Okay? They're sending messages, collective. Be on the lookout. If it hasn't come, it will come. Sometimes it comes as just a little emoji. They send a heart or a wave or a high or something like that. I know it's y'all. Y'all always show up after I say something like that. Phoenix energy. New phase. Rekindle, renew, and grow. Change minds and arise from the ashes. All of this because this person refuses, cannot, will not ever let the memory of you go, ever. They will always keep hope of possibly bringing you back for another round. And that's on truth with the sword and the rose. That's on truth, clarity, truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. And we're talking about you all collective with soul searching. This person needs to do a lot of it as well. Inner work, deeper meaning, spiritual path. You made this person realize that there was more to life than what they were seeing. With illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. When you transform in front of this person, you made them look up. They looked up for the first time like, man, God, you sent me down an angel. You sent me down, a divine goddess or a divine God. Look, and y'all gone. All they can never say now is they had the experience of you. You know what I mean? Or they knew you once upon a time. Okay? This person is still following. They're still a follower. You're not that. They wanted you to be that, but your energy popped out first and foremost as independent. Does what everyone else is doing or expects. They're still, but we got to tap back in collective. That is the reading. I'm going to leave you with the last card, which is secrets. We definitely got to tap back in. Because there's still things unknown. Like I said, we have an assassination out here. We have a serial killer. We have somebody who's on substances. We have somebody who's stalking you, who's watching you, surveillancing you. Something you don't know. That's the final card of the cards that I had in my hand. All right? So collective, that is the reading. Thank you so much, the prophetess, the biblical prophetess, Laura Castillo. Yes, 100% a damn clown. And they in some deep doodle for sure. Yes, thank you, Laura, for the hearts, the flowers, and the love. Thank you for everybody who stepped through. Thank you, Debbie. All right, Debbie in the house. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see who's here. Kathy is in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Y'all know we're going to tap back in because I want to know what's going on with these secrets. I am going to put this card to the side when I clean up because we're going to tap right in. That's going to be our first card when we come back again, collective. Y'all have a wonderful, amazing night. I will see you all on our next live intuitive tap in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you don't forget to hype me up, collective. And please keep coming back, collective. We'll do our membership. We're going to have readings that are tapping real deep like this just for the membership and subscribers, different tiers. If you just want to, be a part of show support, we'll have support badges and different things like that. Y'all know how it go. All right, we're going to get this 10,000. We're going to keep going to the 20 and far above that, collective. I love you all, divine goddesses, divine gods. Love you too. Sending love, light, and beautiful, peaceful dreams, and rest your way, collective. Have a good one and stay safe.